Okay, so we have updated the daily chart now. This has been consolidating. This has been in a very strong consolidation, and we've had to check why there is such a very strong consolidation, whereas everything else has been going up. Bitcoin has been going up, of course, Ethereum has been going up fundamentally. Ripple also should be going up. It has a lot of applications attached to it. So anyway, this is the current segregation. We had that earlier on a previous chart, and we know that we are in some kind of an ending diagonal or an ascending triangle. Okay, so if we're in ascending triangle, we expect we would bounce at the lower boundary of that ascending triangle. Earlier we presumed that the ascending triangle's boundary had been more tilted to the upside, but we rather use the lower boundary of that Elliott channel, and therefore we're looking for this correction, so long as we're still getting negative momentum on the 1 hour chart, to take us to 84 cents. Okay, so of course this is an A, we're going to be doing a B, and that B is going to be doing an A, and a B is a 1, 2, 3 into B before we do that C. At that point we'll be seeing inverted double heads and shoulders, and we're going into C. It's going to be, we first of all go to that neckline at 120 and 121. We correct at that neckline back to 112. It's going to be another right shoulder, and then move on to the top of the boundary of that ascending triangle is going to be at 1.64. We'd want then to segregate this current move down into that second head. If there's going to be a second head or a shoulder, there has to be here some kind of a shoulder. This is today's chart, maybe at 0.95 and 0.94 and even 0.84. It's either 38.2% or 23.6%. So we have this straight now on the 1 hour chart. Okay, this is the same projection in 4C. That 4C is what you're seeing here and is not labeled here. Alright, so that 4C has been drifting down. Here it's on the 4 hour charts. We're looking to buy at 1.03 and 0.95. Let's take a look at the real 1 hour chart now, very close to the market action. It's moving in an ending diagonal. There's still negative momentum on the 1 hour chart, and therefore we expect rejection. Remember, everything is correcting. Bitcoin is correcting, Ethereum is correcting, so naturally this was already correcting in the first place. Ripple, there's going to be rejection at 1.1276. We would want to accumulate at 1.04, 1.02, and that level 0.96 and 0.95. It's possible that before we get to see that 0.96 or 0.95, we're going to bounce at 1.02 all the way back again to 1.11 and then go down again to 0.95. This is the level you're looking at, 0.96 and 0.95. It's showing here again at 0.9464. So Ripple is expectedly a sell today. We're still jammed right in between, right in the midst of that ending diagonal. Okay, and that is the same chart that we were looking at a while back. There's that 4C all the way down to 1.02 and even lower. That would be the end of wave B before we move higher into wave C. There's gonna be a lot of choppy actions inside of that ending diagonal, so we'd only want to buy at the extreme ends of the diagonal and sell at the extreme tops of the diagonal. Buying at the extreme end takes us to 1.02 and 0.96. Selling at the extreme tops maybe just today and tomorrow, because as the market moves higher you're going to be seeing 112 and 113 down to 1.02 and 0.94. We have these levels showing here. So just over the coming 36 hours we're selling 1.13 at that red arrow. Stop is 120. We're going for 1.05, just of course above 1.02 altogether. We're buying, accumulating 1.02 and 0.96, averaging 0.99. Stop is 0.84. First time we'll go to 111. This is the upper boundary of that ending diagonal. Once we break out of that ending diagonal, it's going to be 1.2, or that leading diagonal is going to be 1.2 and 1.39. 1.39 is right here, 1.38.